And I'm going to make another video to kind of correspond with the last video I'm posting, the latest video I posted. Is that I understand sometimes, understand the perspective of the person who's not a believer. I do understand your perspective. I understand why you think we're being hateful, or why you think that we're being the way that we are, or why it may seem hateful. And I'm going to be honest, I used to be the person who would sin and not want to listen to a believer or a Christian because I thought it was hate. But the more closer I got to Jesus, the more I realized that they were actually being loving and kind and compassionate, and that I was living in a lie through my whole life. I thought lust was something that you could just have fun with and do whatever. I did. I thought lying was something you can just do whatever and have fun with and just do stuff like that. And I used to hate when people would correct me or tell me that's wrong. That I used to think that they hated me or were being hateful. But the truth is, now that I'm a believer, and I seriously look back this all the time, I'm like, wow, they were actually loving me. They were actually showing me kindness. I was just so stuck on being myself that I missed it. Being stuck in that sin that I thought it was normal. Because the world teaches you that some stuff is normal, some stuff isn't. Well, the world is full of crap. This world is just full of crap. Stuff you see in the social media and stuff you hear in the news and stuff is just crap. It's stupid. If you would actually sit down with a true believer and true Christian and actually have a conversation with them, you realize there's no hate in that person. There's just love. And I know it sucks because sometimes you run into the wrong Christian, the wrong believer, and they treat you like crap. And I'm sorry if one of us has treated you guys like crap. I am sorry for that. I'm sorry if they were hateful. I'm sorry if they were rude. That's not what they're supposed to be like. So if you were treated like that, I am sorry. That's what I gotta say. You gotta watch out for social media news, because there are people out there that say they're believers, say they're Christians, that treat people like crap. They're not real followers of Jesus, and they constantly treat people like crap, or they treat them differently because of any other reason. If they treat them differently because for any reason, they're not the true believer of Jesus. Jesus didn't just come die for the poor. He didn't come die for the rich. He didn't come just die for the whites, the blacks, the browns, the women, the men. He came to die for everybody. And that gives you everybody chances to truly know Jesus and accept him. And the news and everything, don't believe everything you see in the news and stuff. You know that there's like over 45 to 75% of people, when they see something on social media, they don't fact check it. They just repost it or make a video about it too without actually knowing the facts. And so that's why you gotta be careful what you see on social media, because I see some stuff that's not true at all. If you actually read into it and look into it and understand it, realize that the social media was wrong and the person who posted the video was wrong. And that's why social media is so dangerous and so powerful. It's a bad thing because most people use it for bad. Most people use it for evil. And I really hope one day that all you guys are able to open your guys' eyes and just be able to see how we see you guys. We see you guys as children of Jesus, children of God. We see you guys as loving and beautiful people. Because we're all created in God's image. We're all his image. We're all human. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to treat you differently at all. I don't expect you to treat me differently, because the truth is we all bleed the same blood and we all breathe the same air, do we not? Yes, we do. And that's why I don't like there's certain social media groups, certain groups of people that out there on social media, they're like, well, only black people get to heaven, or only white people, only men, only women, only Palestinians, only Israelites or Israels. No, Jesus came to die for everybody. Whether you're a man, woman, black, white, brown, purple, I don't care. He came to die for all of us. And that's why we should treat each other as such. Every person you look at, every person you see is somebody Jesus died for. Is somebody that Jesus would die for again and again and again. Whether they reject him or not, or persecute him or not, he still would die for them. So you should treat him as such. There are people out there, again, I'm going to be honest, there are Christian influencers out there that treat people like trash. How they talk to people, that's not okay at all. They speak with hate. I'm sorry if you experienced that. I really am. But take it for somebody like me who knows true believers and that they speak with love. Because I was spoken to love when I was younger, but I didn't want to believe it. But now looking back, I knew it was love. So I'm sorry if you have been treated with hate or disrespectfulness, I do apologize on their behalf for that happening to you. But I'm telling you right now, not all of us are like that. And you also need to remember that sometimes when somebody speaks the truth, it does hurt a little bit. It does. Like, I know I need to lose weight. I know as a believer, I need to quit picking my phone over my Bible. Quit picking this person over my Bible. I know that. And I don't get mad when somebody corrects me. And it hurts when somebody's like, well, you on your phone too much. Maybe you should spend time in your Bible. It hurts a little bit, but then you're like, well, actually, that is true. See what I mean? It's not hate, it's love. Like, I'm not going to let you walk in the house wearing a outfit that doesn't look good. I'm like, hey, the outfit doesn't really match too well. That's not being hateful. It's just lying to somebody is what is really hateful. It means you don't really have love for them if you're lying to them. Like, when I cook a meal for my little sister sometimes, I ask her, I told her to be honest with me. Is it good or is it bad? I'm not going to be mad. I just want to know the truth. And if she says no, yes, it does hurt a little bit, but that gives me knowledge and like, oh, well, maybe I should try this thing differently. It's simple things like that we need to practice more often. It's just telling the truth and being more honest and doing it in a respectful and loving way. Sorry for this long video, but I really do love you guys. And if you guys have any questions or just want to talk, my DMs and my messages are always open, and I would love to. I love you guys. Have an amazing day and night.